President Donald Trump is making good on one of the boldest promises he made during his campaign.
He put pen to paper directing the Federal Department of Education to plan its own demise. New tonight at 10, education officials in Pennsylvania are responding. 69 News reporter Grace Griffin breaks it down. Grace.
Rick and Wendy, they're saying it is risky. The Education Department was founded in 1979. For years now, conservatives have called it a wasteful agency pushing for its closure. But here's the catch. Dismantling it is not as simple as signing that executive order. Congress needs to act, or else the White House's plan could remain just that, a plan. Air thick with anticipation as President Donald Trump delivers on one of his most controversial promises. Trump has called the Department of Education a hotbed of liberal ideology and blamed it for America's lagging academic performance, saying it's time the states take the reins. His executive order directs Secretary Linda McMahon to take all necessary steps for its closure.
He wants to improve education for children. He wants to get those dollars, even more dollars, back to the states without the bureaucracy of Washington. So that's our plan. That's our goal.
Critics call it a power grab, claiming the agency's key role is financial, distributing billions in federal grants and loans to colleges, schools, and students. It also sends money to schools with low income and disabled students and enforces anti-discrimination laws.
President Trump doesn't like what's happening in education. It's the states and local school boards that do it.
The PA State Education Association says it's risky, saying it stands to jeopardize $1.6 billion in federal funding for Pennsylvania public schools and the jobs of 7,000. It says low-income families and students with disabilities stand to be impacted the most. Trump says otherwise.
Pell Grants, Title I funding, resources for children with disabilities and special needs will be preserved, fully preserved.
What about the $1.6 trillion student loan portfolio? The White House has said the department will manage that, but the executive order appears to say the opposite. It says the department doesn't have the staff, and it, quote, must return back functions to an entity equipped to serve America's students. So again, the road to a full dismantling lies in Congress, and experts say lawmakers are likely going to hear harsh opposition from school officials, parents, and students alike. It follows the cuts of more than 2,000 staff, or about half of the department's workforce. Wendy?